Hello and welcome everybody, my name is Savage and today we're going to be having a look at Bitcoin. We've reacted as we were sort of tracking in the previous video, but we need to talk about how we've come into these ranges and where we think this is going to go from here. But before we jump into that, if you're enjoying the content, please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and why not leave us some feedback down in the comment section below. Okay, so we did retrace down into the zone like we're looking for. And we did push up into this other zone up here, which we were talking about in yesterday's video. The only issue I have with this is the way that we've done this. So it is possible that this teal fifth wave's actually ended here, and what we've done is we've retraced for this yellow fourth wave here. It is, however, also possible that we're still within this blue 5-wave structure. Our retracement didn't come down below this wave 1 high that we had marked out here. So it is possible that instead of looking for this fifth wave to play out here, what we are actually doing is still within this blue fourth wave for this as an A, a B, and a C, so a flat correction, and then actually looking for this to push up in a fifth wave as shown like this. So the difference between these, I'm still expecting a move to the upside here. The difference is that obviously if we're still within this teal 4-5 wave count, what we would be expecting is an additional fourth and a fifth wave here. So this is what we kind of need to keep an eye on within this move. If we do reach up into this is a typical fifth wave area. It hasn't really changed much. I think it has changed slightly, but let's just get this onto there, up into this high. So the high end of this is slightly changed. It's come up a little bit, but the lower range is still the same. So that would be the 16.835 to the 16.94 zone. So what I want to see with this is I want to start seeing this this move progress to the upside here, and once we reach up into this zone here, it's whether we get this retracement back down and find support again and look for a final push to the upside, or whether we actually just start to break straight down. If we do start to break straight down, then effectively what we could have here is, like I said, that this third wave is actually completed here, and that we're doing this fourth wave correction and we're looking for this fifth wave within this zone like this. If not, however, if we do complete a move back up into these high points with this yellow third wave, and then we look for that retracement and we do manage to find support again in this zone here, the exact zone, depending on where it lands within this retracement area, or extension area rather, what we'd be looking for is a move back down to a maximum of sort of this 16,676 zone to this 16,718 zone. This would be sort of a sweet spot, and we can see it lines up quite nicely with this previous fourth wave. So we'll have to see how these waves unfold. But basically within this move, there's nothing. We were looking for the potential of having a bigger impulse here, but there's nothing indicating that we're going to be going that high, at least at the moment. So we just need to see how this reacts. If it does start to break down from here, once we form this 5-wave move to the upside, if we directly break down from this first red rectangle here, and we don't have this additional fourth and fifth wave, what we'd want to see is, if we do retrace down, what we wouldn't want to do is basically we wouldn't want to go lower. It depends where exactly this lands. Like I said, we'll have to give it a little bit of leeway with these figures, but basically we wouldn't really want to see a retracement past this 16,551. Moving down past that point would actually make it more likely that we're actually going to start breaking down from here, and we're going to talk about that shortly. And if that were the case, and if we don't manage to move up to this typical third wave area of the 17,034 area, what we can instead do is look at this whole move instead of a impulse in the making as a simple an A, a B, and then a C wave up into this zone. So we were tracking this yesterday as well, talking about this 1-to-1 area. So we've pretty much come up to it now. So it is possible that we could start to fall away from this point. But the wave count is suggesting that we have at least another leg to the upside here. Whether this reaches this target here or truncates will be interesting to see, because we might actually see a truncation where we don't get this fifth wave come up as high. So we just need to keep an eye on it and see how these waves progress. There is a little bit of room. If I turn on the 1 hour stochastic, we can see there is a little bit of room here, which could facilitate this move to the upside here, and could take us up into this zone. A move past this 1734 would make me look at a bigger 5-wave move here, and effectively that would just become a wave C of this whole move here, where this would be an A, a B, and a C should it play out as a bigger 5-wave move to the upside. So that's what we're looking for. I'm not expecting either way. I'm still expecting this to move down unless we get something which changes that, and that would be in structure, because unless we move up past this zone here of this 18,387, effectively this could all just be a wave 2 correction. So we need to just be aware that we are looking for this drop, and currently the impulsive trigger for this would be sitting down here at this 13,909. Though should we break back above this high point here, should we break back above here at 16,975, then we would actually be looking for that continuation down into this this zone as a wave 1-2, because we can count this this structure here. I'm actually going to just turn off some of this stuff here so we can discuss it again. But basically, within this structure, we can count this as a 5-wave move, and the way we would do that is we would look at this as a wave 1, 2. This would become a wave 3. All of this would be a 4th as a triangle, and then we have a 5th wave to the downside. So it is possible that this could actually just become an A, a B, and a C. So that would be a 3-wave corrective move. And like I said, I do think this has potentially got a little bit more in the tank here, where we're going to push up one more time and potentially test this high or look for that target area that we're talking about. And the thing is, with this move now, we can see we're sort of right in that danger zone of a rejection area. This 618 to the 786 zone. We can see we've come up past the 702. So it is possible we could look to potentially target out the 786 at a 1-to-1 and then look to break down from there. It is also possible that we have already completed this move here. Though the wave count is suggesting that there's another leg to the upside. This area here is a little bit hard to count, so we just need to be open to the idea that should this have actually completed here, what we'd then be looking for is the potential of this starting to break down from this point. And what we would be looking for is, once again, something like this, where we are looking at this. Let me just throw this fib onto here. Let's line it up with, let's get this in the right place. This low here. So we can see this has actually come up all the way to this to the 786 zone here. Sorry, all the way up to this 854 area. So if this is a wave 2 completed, the structure just doesn't look great for it though, to be honest, because it looks more like a 5-wave move. But should it be completed there, what we wouldn't want to do is, if we're looking for this impulse to start to the downside, we wouldn't want to move back up past the 16,799. And what we'd be then looking for is a bigger move to the downside, and we'd be looking for this as a typical wave 3 to travel towards the 16,535 before looking for that retracement back to the upside and looking for that 5th wave to the downside. if this was going to actually just start to directly sell off from this point. I don't think this is the case, and I think that we do have a little bit of upside left in the tank, but if we do start to break down, we could be looking at a 5-way move here, which would take us down to that 16,513 to that 16,478 zone. Though, like I said before, if we do actually start to break down from this high point, we need to just see if we can find support within this zone here. Let me remove this other fib. There we go. This 16,636 all the way down to sort of the 16,540. This could actually be, if we do break down, be a potential area where we could look at this as a 1-2-1-2 situation, and then it's looking to form a bigger 5-way move here. But until we get more confirmation of this, we need to just be careful, because this could start, it could just be an ABC correction. Like I said, I do think there is a little bit more upside here, but if we do start to break down here, effectively this could just be an ABC correction, and actually we start to break down and take out these lows here of 16,470, and then finally this low over here of this 16,333. That would give us more confirmation that we are actually starting to break down for this bigger third wave potentially here. There is also, like, obviously we only get confirmation of that bigger 5-wave move down by dropping down towards this 13,909 area, but we could also potentially just have this as an A, a B, and a C. So we'll have to monitor it and see how these waves progress. If we start to get more impulsive structure coming in here, and this really starts to fall off, what we would be wanting for a third wave, if it is if it's already in the third wave, is once we start to get into that, because this would be wave 1 effectively, wave 2, and then we'd be looking for that third of a third. So that would want to be quite strong. There would want to be a lot of volume. The sell-off would be quite steep. So that would be sort of indications that our count is correct if we start to see things like that. And if not, then it's possible we could just be in a more corrective structure where this maybe becomes an A, a B, and then we look for the C wave to the upside. Yeah, like we talked about previously, it is possible still to break this low and then rally for a C wave, though the structure wouldn't really suggest it, because we would be wanting to have this as a 5-wave move here, and then looking for this as a B and then a C. That ABC to the upside would just make this move a bit neater, though it's not necessary. So we'll have to just see how things go. And if we do break down below this 16,256, I would be more inclined to think we are in the sell-off already, and we're looking to start forming this wave 3, but we'll have to obviously wait for more confirmation of that. Okay, so I hope you found this video useful, and if you did, please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already, and why not leave us some feedback down in the comment section below. Also in the description you'll find a link to BYBIT. This is a great exchange in our opinion. It's the one we use when we're doing our trading. It's got great risk management tools that help you to plan your trades so that you can do them in a risk managed way rather than just YOLOing in. But also in the description you can find the link to Discord. Why not come down and have a chat with us? It's free to join. Once in the general chat here, just add mention member staff. We'll be happy to help you out. Okay, I hope everyone has a great day, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care out there, everybody.